Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Y'all know I gotta put on a little bit of chapstick. My ultra hydrating lip balm, because I can't be talking and my lips dry. Not gonna work. This is available on my website, sweetsugarbaby.com. And that comes with the sugar lip scrub. So if you guys are needing some lip balm, I have the perfect thing for you. My ultra hydrating lip balm comes with every sugar scrub. It's like a duo. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm just dropping off the boys and I am headed to work. How are y'all this beautiful Tuesday morning? How y'all feeling? Good morning. How y'all doing? So I wanted to first, before I really start, I am Shivani of sweetsugarbaby.com, and I am a social worker. And what I do, good morning, what I do is I create amazing sugar scrubs, body care products, things of that nature to encourage self-care, okay? I'm glad you're doing great, Leroy. You guys share this message. So what I do is I create amazing body care products to encourage self-care. Self-care is one of the most important things that we can do for ourselves, okay? It's the only thing that we can do for ourselves. Other people can't do it for us. We have to make the choice to do it for ourselves, right? So right now I have a sale going on where it's free shipping on all orders over $25. Today is the very last day, okay? Because it was for Father's Day. Father's Day is in the month of June. I'm trying to adjust this. I don't know how to adjust it. I feel like it keeps sliding down. Y'all bear with me. Okay, I think that's okay. So if you use the code DADDY, you get free shipping on our orders over $25. The code DADDY, okay? And the sale is over today, so you guys better jump on that, because after today it's gonna be another thing starting next month, and it's a surprise. So you guys will see what it is tomorrow, because I think tomorrow is the first day of the month. I think. But anyways, how you guys doing? I am doing well. I am doing great. I am doing lovely. I wanted to pop up really quick because I saw that. Thank you, and thank you. So I wanted to pop on really quick this morning and talk with you guys about getting real about self-care. A lot of times we don't do something because we don't understand the importance of it. We don't understand what it means. We don't understand why we need to do it, or we just don't feel like we deserve it. We don't feel like we deserve it, you know? And I was having a conversation with somebody this weekend, and we were talking about self-care, and they were like, you know, when I started watching you and, you know, seeing how you take time out to engage in self-care, she was like, it really made me think like, okay, I need to really set aside time to do things for myself. And she's a mother, and she was like, you know, I don't really do things for myself. I don't really take time to focus on myself or have like a self-care day to rejuvenate and to get myself together. She was like, I don't really do that. And I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking, I'm like, why? She's like, I just don't. So I think a lot of times we don't do those things for ourselves because we don't, deep down inside, sometimes we don't feel like we really deserve to like lavish ourselves. We don't really deserve to spoil ourselves. We don't really deserve to pamper ourselves, you know? So when you have the thought that it's like, well, I don't do anything good for myself because I don't really know why I don't do anything good. It's like, you know why you don't do something good for yourself, because it's deep rooted. It's deep rooted. Why we don't take time for ourselves is deep rooted, you know? And a lot of times, like, we've grown up and we've just kind of been made to feel like if we do something for ourselves, it is selfish. Like we're told, don't be selfish, give to others. If somebody wants you to share, you got to share with others. You got to give, you got to give. And I do agree that you do want to give, you do want to share with others, you do want to provide for others, you do want to take care of others. But my thing is, who takes care of you? You know, and as mothers, look, our kids are priority over anything. Our kids are priority over anything. You're tired, you're sleepy, your kids wake up and say, I don't feel good. You pop up and you do what you have to do, right? Your kids have to eat every morning. They don't, whatever, they want to pop up in your bed. Like, literally being a mother is a full-time job. Even when I'm at work, I'm like, I got pictures of my kids all over, over my office. And I'm like, I look up and I'm just like, I am working for my kids. I am doing what I do every single day for my kids. When my patients start popping off, I'd be like, I can't say something because I need my job for my kids. Like, I need my insurance for my kids. Like, anything that I'm doing, my kids are the motive behind everything I do. So that means very seldom do I get to say, you know what? I'm going to kick back and relax and I'm going to take care of myself. My kids don't care nothing about self-care. My kids don't care nothing about me taking time to better myself and to get myself together. And they shouldn't. They're kids. I wouldn't burden them with the idea of, oh, y'all are stressing mommy out. Da, da, da. No. My kids, I want my kids to be as carefree as they can. So if I want them to be carefree, that means that I have to be able to provide them with what they need in a carefree atmosphere, right? When I'm not 100%, when I'm not happy, when I'm frazzled, when I'm stressed out, guess what? Sometimes that comes out in how I approach my kids. Sometimes that comes out in how I deal with my kids. When I'm on edge, the whole house is on edge. As mothers, we set the tone for the house, right? It's only me. It's only me and my 2 kids. It's just me and my 2 kids. That's it. That's who's in the house. So if I'm stressed out and I'm on edge and I'm frustrated, I've had a long day at work, guess what? My kids are like, hey, mommy, how you doing? I'm just like, I don't want to take out any of life's stress on my kids. It's not their fault. It's not fair to them, right? So that's why I feel like it's important for me to take time out to engage in self-care, right? But I have to understand that, and I have to dig through the deep of why don't I do it? Why do I feel like I don't deserve it? And it could be something as early as childhood. It could be something from people saying, oh, you being selfish. Oh, when we, as mothers, right? When I was pregnant with KJ, I was on all these mommy blogs and mommy boards and all these different social media sites from mothers. And as great as some of those things were, they were not as helpful because they shamed you. Those sites, those mommy blogs and mommy boards, they shamed you if you weren't doing what they were doing. So when I first experienced mommy guilt was when I had my first KJ, and I had in my mind, okay, I'm going to breastfeed KJ. I'm going to breastfeed KJ. We're going to do this because all the mommies said that breastfeeding is the best. All the, research has shown that breastfeeding is the best for the kids. All of this stuff happens, right? So I'm on the boards and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to, breastfeed my son. I had KJ. KJ was not about that life, okay? And it was the first time, me being a first-time mom, being a first-time mom hit me like a ton of bricks, y'all. And mind you, I'm an educated young woman. I taught parenting before I even had kids. So I'm thinking, I got it all down packed. I know everything that it is to know about being a parent. And, I know breastfeeding is hard, but it can't be that hard. KJ was not having that. He was not about that life. So I thought that I was going to breastfeed. KJ wasn't with that. So guess what? I had to turn to bottle feeding, right? And then I was pumping for a while. And pumping was for the birds, okay? Pumping was for the birds, okay? So I had to go back on these boards, and I'm just like, oh, well, I got to bottle feed. And, I'm ashamed that I have to bottle feed. And I'm now feeling like I'm not doing the best thing for my kid because I have to bottle feed him instead of breastfeed. And everybody's like, oh, I breastfed for 5 years. Oh, breast is best. All this different stuff. And I'm literally the dilemma is, okay, my son don't want to breastfeed. He don't want to latch. He don't want to deal with that. He wants the milk, and he wants the milk right now. And I'm just like, do I breastfeed? Do I deal with the shame of these people like making me feel bad because I can't breastfeed and because I can't pump and because this is all just taking a toll on me mentally? And I had to get to the point where I was like, you know what? My kid has to eat. He's going to get the bottle, and right now the bottle is going to be the best because that's all I'm producing is bottled milk, and that's all I can do. You know, like we are shamed and guilted into like feeling bad as a mother. Oh, you didn't do that. You're not doing the best thing for your kid. If you're not up all night with your kid and you're not doing this and you're not doing that, it's all these rules around motherhood. And if you do like take time away from the kid. Oh, I could never leave my kid. I could never go on a date with my husband because my kids are here. I could never do that. It's all about my kids. And it's like, okay. And they tell you that. So if you do like need a break, it's like, why do you need a break? Your kids are everything to you. You should never take a break from your kids. You're guilted into feeling like you have to be an overwhelmed parent. You have to be like, you have to spend every waking moment with these kids and all these types of stuff. And yes, you should if you can, but you do also need to make sure that you can hit the reset button so that you can rejuvenate yourself as a person, right? I always tell people, we are multi-dimensional people. We are multi-dimensional women, meaning I can be a professional, I can be a wife, I can be a mother, I can be a homegirl, I can be a sister, I can be ratchet, I can be crazy, I can be intelligent, I can be this, I can be that. Like, we can be all these different things wrapped up in one, right? We don't only have to be a mother. We don't only have to be a wife. Like, we can be all these different things that we want to be and that we need to be. It's important, guys, that we can do multiple things and that we're allowed to express ourselves in multiple ways. It is important, guys. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you're only doing the mommy thing, the woman thing is being neglected, right? If you're only doing the woman thing and not the mommy thing is being neglected. If you're only doing the mom boss thing, that means the motherhood or the wife thing is being neglected. Like, we have to make sure that we can find that balance within the different roles that we play in life, right? So I want you guys to really dig deep in, like, try to discover what is my resistance to taking care of myself. What is my resistance to honoring my body? What is my resistance to slowing down to tap into who I am as a woman? Like, why do I feel like I don't deserve this? You know, why do I feel like I don't deserve this? And a lot of times, like, we don't want to tap into who we are because sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't know I like this, or how do I even start the process of learning myself, learning my body, getting to know who I am as a woman? Like, how do I, like, it seems like such a big, daunting task because we've never slowed down enough to actually get to know who we are. We've never slowed down enough to actually figure out what our body is capable of, pushing our body to the limit, you know, discovering what is pleasure, what is pain, what we like, what we don't like. Like, we've never taken time to really discover who we are as a woman. So to actually stop long enough to try to discover, why am I not participating in self-care? What does self-care mean to me? Why do I think that I don't deserve self-care? Those are the things that we have to discover before we can even put a self-care regimen in place. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have a why to why you're doing something, you're not going to see the importance of it. So, like, if I'm exercising, like, why do I want to exercise? My why has to be greater than my excuses. I need to exercise because I want to feel good about myself and I want to look sexy. I want to be able to put on a hot dress and be the baddest girl wherever I go. Period. Like, I have vain reasons that I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight so I can look sexy and I can feel good about myself, right? I also want to lose weight so I can be healthy. I need to be healthy. I need to be able to run behind these kids. I need to be able to move how I want to move, right? But that's only because I'm healthy enough to do those things, right? So understanding the why behind why you need to do something is going to make you continue to do it because it's so important, right? I'm such an important role or person in my kids' life that I want to make sure I'm taking care of my kids' mommy. I'm their mommy. I'm all they have right now. You know what I mean? So I need to make sure I'm taking care of myself, not only physically, because, you know, it's like, oh, exercise and eat right. And people think that only if you exercise and eat right, boom, you're good. You don't have to worry about nothing. No, you need to also make sure that you are taking care of your mental health as well. And self-care helps your mental health. If I don't do what I need to do for myself, y'all, I'd be crazy. I'd be crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I be on edge. And I'm not a good mother when I'm not taking care of myself because, y'all, I be on edge. So I like to take care of myself and I like to engage in self-care because I know that if I'm not doing the things that I enjoy and I'm only in mommy mode, I am going to be miserable. I'm going to be miserable. I'm going to be stressed out. Right? So I know that my why behind taking care of myself is when I take care of myself, I'm a much better woman. I'm a much better mother. I'm a much better sister. I'm a much better friend. So I need to make sure that I am taking care of myself. That's my why. So I think that we need to get real with ourselves and discover why we are not participating in self-care. Why do we feel like we don't deserve it? Why do we feel like, oh, it's not that big of a deal? Or why do we feel like it's selfish to stop and take care of ourselves? Why do we feel like that? Who told you that you shouldn't take care of yourself? Who told you that? Well, whoever told you that is not true. You should take care of yourself. You should learn to love yourself. And you should learn to accept yourself. Y'all, when I be using these body scrubs and I be putting the scrubs all over my little rolls, right? I appreciate my body. I'm like, you know, or I be putting the scrubs over my stretch marks. And I'm just like, these stretch marks got me where I need to be. You know, I earned these stretch marks from having my 2 beautiful children. You know what I mean? Like rubbing my body and scrubbing my body and appreciating my body. It's telling me that my body is strong. My body is capable of bringing 2 wild, crazy kids into this world. Like, I appreciate my body because I'm taking time to care for my body. I'm taking time to care for my mind, right? When we're engaging in self-care by way of sweetsugarbaby.com body care products, we learn to love every inch of our bodies, love every inch of who we are, and appreciate what our bodies are capable of doing, what our mind is capable of doing. You know, I just think that at the end of the day, I'm going to keep preaching self-care because it's important. I'm going to keep telling you that you need to slow down and take care of yourself because it's important. If I don't tell you need to take care of yourself, who's going to tell you? That's what I do. That's what I do. You know, I think that it's important. I know that it's important. I know that it's important. Research has shown that it's important to slow down and take care of yourself. And when you take care of yourself, it helps your mental health. It reduces stress. It reduces anxiety. You know, self-care is the foundation. You know, once you start to engage in self-care, you know, everything starts to balance. And self-care is not just sugar scrubs. Self-care is taking care of your mind and seeing a therapist. Self-care is walking every day. Self-care is getting some sun and taking your vitamins. Self-care is doing what you know you need to do to provide the best body, mind, soul, and spirit. That's it. You know, it's not that simple. We make it seem like, oh my gosh, we gotta set an appointment for a massage every day. It's not that serious. We can make it as elaborate or as simple as we want to make it. Okay, so that's my little soapbox. I'm gonna pop off of it, but I do want you guys to know before I leave that today is the last day for free shipping. If you use the code DADDY, today is the last day for free shipping, meaning you need to go on my website. You need to order things or order something over $25, I am going to ship it to you and you will not have to pay shipping. All you have to do is use the code DADDY, okay? Use the code DADDY and it gives you free shipping on all orders over $25. Jump in on this deal, guys. I'm telling you, jump in on this deal. You need to get this deal because I ain't gonna have free shipping next month. I ain't gonna have free shipping next month. So y'all hop on this free shipping. Next month it's gonna be something different, but I'm not gonna have free shipping next month. So hop in, get this deal while you can, while it's hot, while it's popping. I also want to let you guys know that I have an exciting announcement coming up for next month. I'm gonna release the announcement. I don't know. I gotta pick a real good date, but it's gonna be major. It's something I've been working on for years and years and years. So just be on the lookout for that, guys. And that's that. I'll talk with you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, awesome, amazing day. And ciao.